In the final scenes of Sound of Music, we see the Von Trapps fleeing Austria in 1938. 4 years later, they ended up here in Stowe, Vermont. By 1950, they were in the hospitality business, and today, the Trapp Family Lodge is a world-renowned destination with a strong European tradition. The Austrian-style lodge sits on 2,400 acres, and the views speak for themselves. Sam Von Trapp, Maria's grandson, runs the family business alongside his father, Johannes.
The skeleton of the Sound of Music is true. My grandmother, Maria, played by Julie Andrews, did go to live with my grandfather, the Baron, to help take care of actually one of his children. But a lot of things were changed. My grandfather was not nearly as stern as he appeared in the movie. And the names of the kids were changed, and the family did not actually hike over the mountains. There's a lot of Austrian culture reflected here in the hotel. My family still is very connected with their Austrian roots. So from the window boxes on the hotel, to the Wiener Schnitzel and Wurst here in the restaurants, to the dirndls worn by our wait staff, one really feels like they're in Austria when they're here on the property. My family just chose an amazing place to settle here in Vermont. So from the pastures with the Scotch Highland cattle to the unbelievable job that our gardening crew does maintaining these grounds, it's just a really magical place.
The resort has 96 rooms and suites, 100 two-bedroom guest houses, and 18 luxurious three-bedroom villas. You can dine in the restaurant, the lounge, out on the terrace, or at the Deli Bakery Brewery for lunch, lager, and European-style pastries. And for tips from the pros, take a cooking class. This resort hosts events year-round, and you can choose from any of their perfect settings.
The Trapp Family Lodge has a unique history, and we felt part of that history, and there's just a lot of positive energy with that. A lot of the vegetables came from the garden for the dinner, and we value local food. And we wanted our friends and family to come up and experience all of those things wrapped in one.
We particularly did love sort of the family traditions and the heritage connected to the Trapp Family Lodge, and wanted that our wedding to sort of have that contagious energy and of happiness that the Trapps have.
There was so much for our guests to do. We went hiking and we went swimming. We used the climbing wall.
Biking, and there was daycare. And
people got massages.
And friends and family are still talking about what a fabulous place this was.
This is a true four-season playground. The Trapp Family Lodge was home to the first cross-country skiing area in North America with 100 kilometers of trails. There are also miles of mountain bike and hiking trails, yoga classes, on-site massages, a fitness center, and indoor and outdoor pools. More than a decade ago, Johannes Von Trapp had the vision of brewing his own Austrian-style craft-brewed lager beer. His dream became a reality in the spring of 2010 with the opening of the Trapp Family Lodge Brewery, which brews up to 60,000 gallons of beer a year, adding another mark of authenticity to this Austrian lodge in Stowe, Vermont.
It's really amazing to be here on the same property that my family settled in, to have our family cemetery here on the property, and to be around their legacy every day. And I'm really proud of the integrity that they had in making their choice to give up everything they had to come here to Vermont, and I hope that we're still maintaining that today.